Hi, welcome back to InThrMa. Today we're going to take a look at the alerting functionality and see how you can use alerts to better manage your Proliphix thermostat. So let's go ahead and click on the alerts icon over here. And when the page loads, you're going to see three sections. You're going to see pending alerts, alert destinations, and defined alerts. So let's go through each one of these and tell you a little bit about each one. So the first one at the top is pending alerts. This is where you will find alerts that have been triggered just recently, and also alerts that have occurred in the past. So you have an audit trail of what's occurred. You can acknowledge them when they occur, and you can also delete them. And you can see the thermostat, the alert that was triggered, the date and time that it was triggered, who was notified, so in this case a text message, when it was acknowledged on InThrMa.com, and then at the end here you can delete it if you don't need the audit trail for it. In the middle we have alert destinations. This is where you put in email addresses or phone numbers. For phone numbers you get a text message, and for email addresses obviously we'll send you an email with all the details. So that's done here in the middle section for alert destinations. And you can see over here we have two destinations set up. We have an email address and we have a phone number. And then in the bottom section, this is where you have your alerts that are set up. So in this case we have an alert called thermostat missing. So if the thermostat goes missing from the network, which means if InThrMa can't reach it for 15 minutes, as we have it defined here, then send a text message notification to this phone number. Below the defined alerts is where you would add new alerts. So we're going to go ahead and add a few alerts today. We're going to pick the thermostat from this list. So we're going to pick this thermostat here in the main house. Then we're going to pick from the alert types. These are all the alerts that we support. So we already have thermostat missing. Let's do a program deviation. And what the program deviation is, if somebody walks up to the thermostat or somebody goes to the web console and changes the temperature, you will then be alerted at the email address that you choose. So in this case you can put a delay on that. Let's just do it immediately for this one. And let's pick an email address in this case. So I'm going to pick my email address and I'm going to hit add. So there it is. You see down here the second alert, thermostat, it's a program deviation. Do it immediately, 0 minutes after it happens, and send it to this email address. Let's add an alert for the pool house for inefficient run. And what this is once the heating or cooling come on, we monitor the temperature change. So obviously if the heat comes on, we're looking for the temperature to rise. If the air conditioning has come on, we're looking for the temperature to go down. And if we don't detect that within the threshold that you pick here, so 15, 30, 45, or 1 hour, or so on, if we don't detect it in that time period, then we send you an alert. So let's pick a destination. In this case it'll be a text message. And this is a really valuable alert because if you have equipment malfunction, or somebody's left a door open, or a tenant's opened a window, this is a really good way to get notified and save a lot of wasted energy and money due to that. So let's go ahead and add that one. And then we have one last alert that we'll show you today, and that is, well, first actually we'll pick the thermostat, and then we will pick high temperature. So it's a basic high temperature alert, which is, if the temperature goes above this setting, then let us know. We have a feature in InThrMa which allows you to pick the specific sensor. So you can pick zone temperature, which is the averaged temperature, or you can pick the local sensor on the thermostat, or if you have remote sensors on your thermostat, you can pick one of those. We don't have that on this thermostat, so we'll just pick the local sensor in this case here. So this is the actual sensor on the thermostat, and we want to pick the threshold. So let's say if it goes over 78 degrees, let us know, and send it to this email address. So we'll add that. And while we've been adding these three additional alerts, you may notice up here at the top that the program deviation alert was triggered. It was triggered just a minute or two ago, and you can see it here right at the top, program deviation, when it occurred, who was alerted, and it's waiting for someone to acknowledge it. So let's go ahead and acknowledge it. If we wanted to, we could also delete it once we've acknowledged it. And then one last thing to show you, you may have noticed this orange RSS icon, which is for the RSS feed. What this allows you to do is it allows you to subscribe to your thermostat alerts via your RSS reader. So whether you're using Google Reader or some other feed reader, you can subscribe to your alerts and get them that way. So today we covered a few of the different alert types. There are a handful more. Go ahead and log on to InThrMa.com and take a look, and we'll talk to you next time. Thanks a lot.